Well, I think we've already had an opportunity to discuss these issues in detail, but just by way of reminder, when it comes to fixio juris, this isn't a term that we use in the pact, but you're right that in our proposal there are circumstances where people are on European territory physically, but they are not authorised to enter the European Union or enter member states. And there are a number of procedures which have to be, they have to go through, including at the borders, and they're there to establish their right to enter European Union territory. And then, when it comes to where these processes take place, these border processes take place, whether they take place at the border or elsewhere, the proposal we made in the pact doesn't say exactly where these procedures have to be carried out and what sort of structure. For example, they have to be, in principle, at the borders or somewhere near the borders, but it's ultimately up to member states to set up suitable systems which will allow them to implement the provisions therein. I'd just like to remind you, one of the goals of our procedure is to make sure that we have rapid and effective procedures, which will also help us prevent any bottlenecks or allow these various different facilities to be overwhelmed at the borders.